Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. The graph of the linear function g intersects points p, 0 and 0, q in the xy plane. If p times q is less than 0, which of the following is true about the graph of g? Okay, here we have the stuff that is the product of p and q is less than 0, that is negative. Okay, here let me take this stuff. P times q is less than 0. Since the product is less than 0, that is negative, and we have two possible cases. So that is whenever the product is negative, so one of the values has to be positive and the other value has to be negative. Okay, here if I take p is positive, that is greater than 0, then q must be negative. So that when I multiply a positive value and negative value, the product will be a negative value. In case I consider p is negative, that is less than 0, then q must be positive, then it is greater than 0. Okay, now let me draw an xy plane over here. Let me sketch xy plane. Then let me mark x-axis over here and y-axis over here. Okay, now let me consider the first case, that is p is positive and q is negative. When p is positive, then we'll have this point p, 0 on the positive side of x-axis. So we can mark it somewhere else on the positive side of x-axis, p, 0. Okay, since q is less than 0, that is negative, then we'll have this point 0, q on the negative side of y-axis. So that is below the x-axis, somewhere else over here, that is 0, q. Okay, now let me connect these 2 points over here. Okay, so here I got the graph of the function, linear function, g over here. It's a straight line. Actually, this straight line is a rising line, so slope will be a positive value. Okay, now let me consider the second case over here. That is p is negative, that is less than 0, and q is positive, that is greater than 0. When p is negative, then we'll have this point p, 0 on the negative side of x-axis or somewhere else over here, p, 0. And since q is positive, then we'll have this point 0, q on the positive side of y-axis or somewhere else over here, that is q, 0. Okay, now let me connect these 2 points using a straight line over here. Okay, again I'm getting a rising line, so slope will be a positive value. In both the cases, I am getting rising lines, that is lines with a positive slope. Okay, now what we can do is we can verify the given answer choices one by one. Okay, now let me go to answer choice A, that is the graph of G as a positive y-intercept. Okay, when I consider the two cases over here with the given information p times q is less than 0, I am getting a negative y-intercept and also positive y-intercept. So from the given information, there is a chance for both a positive y-intercept and negative y-intercept. So we cannot be certain that the graph G has a positive y-intercept. So we cannot conclude the information we have in answer choice A as true. So for the same reason, we can reject answer choice B as well, because the answer choice B says a graph G has a negative y-intercept. We cannot conclude because there is chance for both a positive y-intercept and negative y-intercept from this information. Okay, and now when we go to answer choice C and D, clearly answer choice C is correct and we can reject answer choice D, because here in both the cases we got the slope of the lines as positive, but answer choice D says that the graph of G has a negative slope. That's not possible. So among the given answer choices, the one we have in answer choice C is true about the graph of G.